Welcome to Real Solutions with Tim Jackson, where your purpose is your power. Tim Jackson will help you release the power of your purpose while discussing real solutions to everyday situations. After retiring at the age of 37 and becoming financially free, Tim dedicated his life to empowering great people just like you to find their purpose. It's time to unlock your greatness within. Here's your host, Tim Jackson.
Hey guys, it's Tim Jackson, Mr. Purpose on Demand, Mr. Retired at 37. I'm here in Orlando, Florida on business, getting ready to speak at an event. And I just want to pull up really quick to talk to you all about credit repair. I get this question a ton. Is credit repair a scam? And listen, you all, it really depends on who you ask. I'll give you my opinion. I personally have been on the record saying that I believe that credit repair is a scam. And this is coming from a person who actually owned a credit education company. Notice I said education. I dabbled in credit repair a little bit, but what I realized is that most people are just uneducated about the process. But I want to tell you why I feel like in many cases that it is a scam, and how, there are good people in the credit repair industry. I know about 2 or 3 personally who do a very good job at educating their clients. But for the most part, I'm going to tell you why I feel like it's a scam, why you should avoid credit repair at all costs, and what you can do to improve your credit from A to Z very quickly, very easily, without having to spend a penny of your money. So you guys ready? Let's begin. First things first. One of the reasons why I feel like credit repair is a scam is because it's literally a bunch of work that you can do yourself. Now you may say, come on, Tim. If that's the case, there wouldn't be an industry for anything, because we can do anything ourselves if we take the time to learn. True. But with this, it's really simple steps that you have to follow over a period of 3 months to a year, consistently doing specific things. Now, most people who look like me, or most people in general, have not really been taught about credit. So if credit was taught in the education system, whether it be public schools or through mass communication, if you will, then we wouldn't have the issues that we have. But at the end of the day, it's not us that's going to benefit from not knowing how credit works. It's the lenders who benefit from not knowing how credit works, okay? So I think that it's important that we start teaching our kids at a very young age what credit is, how it works, and how it can benefit your life for a very long time, all right? Now, secondly, let's talk about credit repair companies just from a logistical standpoint of what they have to go through to operate legally and legitimately, okay? One, the federal government has it set up to where you have to register your company. There's a specific set of rules that credit repair companies have to follow. And I want you to pay attention to these rules. I've actually provided a link in the bio that says what a credit repair company can and cannot do, how they can and cannot charge you, and what you need to know about credit repair companies before you pay. Typically, based on the rule, they can't charge you up front, but most of them do, because that's how the business works. That's how many businesses work. They can't promise you certain results, but most of them do. That's how most businesses work. Any dispute that you make on your credit report has to be a legitimate and legal dispute. It's not a situation where you can go out and run up a bag and then have people take stuff off your credit. That's what a lot of people wanted me to do when I was in business, and I just refused to do, because I understood the rules. Then I understood that while from a short-term perspective it may work, but long-term it always comes back and bites you in the butt. But what really stood out to me while doing credit repair was how hard it was to process payments for credit repair. There's no payment processor out there on the mainstream, and I'm talking about your Stripes, I'm talking about your PayPals, and any other mainstream payment processor that you use who's going to touch you if you're a credit repair company. Why? Because they see it as fraudulent business or high risk business. When we operated our credit education company, although we were not credit repair, we fell into the credit repair spectrum. So I could not find anyone to process my course. In fact, I put my course on a platform called Gumroad for free, and they took my course down. And I emailed them back and said, hey, the course is free. I'm not even charging anyone for anything. I said, we cannot touch you if you deal with credit repair. Think about that. No payment processor is going to touch credit repair companies on the mainstream level. You typically have to go through a third-party payment processor that's going to charge you a crazy amount of money. Now, we use a company. I'm not going to say who their name is because I'm certainly not going to promote them. You guys, they charged us a 10% processing fee. We had to put up a $10,000 reserve, and they still keep your money for 6 months after you cancel your services, just in case there's any chargebacks. We canceled that service. I want to say we stopped processing those payments last November or November of 2021, and we're still waiting to get our money back on the reserve side, okay? Payment processors do not touch credit repair companies. You have to ask yourself, if a payment processor won't process these payments, and if a company has to lie about what they're providing just to get your money in the event that you dispute, something is not right about that. Now, I know I'm going to get a lot of heat from the credit repair community because there's some lady on Instagram. I have no clue who she is. Every time she makes a post about credit repair, she tags me in it, which, okay, probably because I said credit repair is a scam. And I still believe that it is. We need to educate people about credit instead of taking their money and saying, let me go put a Band-Aid on this problem. I just don't believe that you should do that. I feel like it's a scam. I feel like that once a person understands how credit works, then they won't need credit repair ever again. All right. So check this out, Tim. Oh, you keep telling me it's a scam. You keep telling me I need to learn how it works. And what are you going to do for me? It's already done. If you go to the link in the description of this video or the link in my bio on Instagram at Tim Jackson Now, I have a free credit course, okay? It's a 10-day challenge. People have been telling me how dope the challenge is. People were telling me that they've never been taught this information. I teach this information at churches, at organization meetings, whether you have a sorority, fraternity, nonprofit meetings. I teach this in schools. I teach it everywhere. And I don't charge you a single penny to take this course. Not only is it going to teach you the fundamentals of credit, but it's going to also teach you how to use credit to build wealth at a lower level. If you want to start getting into higher levels, then I have different courses for that. But I also provide you a ton of credit dispute letters. So if you have any derogatory marks on your credit right now that shouldn't be there, I've got a library of letters that you can use. And again, I'm not charging you a dime for this. Tim, why are you doing this for me for free? What's the catch? There is no catch. You see, my background is real estate. I'm a real estate broker. I've written a book about real estate. And one of the things that I believe firmly in my heart is that when you own real estate, you can change the narrative of your life and you can change the trajectory of your life financially. I believe that one property will change your life forever, because for me, it took one property to change my life forever financially. And what happens is when people come to me to talk to me about purchasing a home, the number one reason they couldn't get in was not because they didn't make the money or they didn't have the money, is because their credit sucked. I once had a friend, and I'll end on this note, who called me and said, Tim, I've never been late on a credit card. I've never been late on anything. I went to go purchase a new vehicle. They told me my credit score was in the 500s and I was going to have a 17% interest rate. You guys, he would have paid for that car twice. I looked at his credit and he was just doing two things wrong. Within 30 days, he corrected it. He got an interest rate of 3% and the rest was history. Okay? I promise you, I promise you, I promise you. The information I provide with you is life-changing if you apply it the right way. You do not need credit repair in order to get to the next level with your credit. So take the 10-day credit challenge. It doesn't cost you a dime. The link is in my bio description if you're watching this on YouTube. And if you go to Instagram at Tim Jackson Now, it's also there. I don't know how long I'm going to keep this thing up for free, so take advantage of it. And look at some of my other courses and let me know what you think. I specialize in teaching people how to find their purpose, because until I found my purpose, I found myself, going through a cycle in life. But now I realize that once I found my purpose, that everything changed essentially. And within 7 years, I was able to retire completely. All right. So guys, that's all I got for you. I'm here in beautiful Orlando. Got me a nice corner suite, riding in a nice vehicle, getting ready to speak tomorrow. You all, the things that you want are right at your fingertips if you follow the right path. I'll never tell you to do something that I didn't do, but you all, if you're really trying to learn how this financial game works, you need to learn your credit. You need to understand it. All right. That's all I got for you. It's your man, Tim Jackson, Mr. Purpose on Demand, Mr. Retired at 37. Be sure to follow. I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you for tuning in. Like, subscribe, follow, and share at RealSolutionsTim, where the purpose is your power. Until next time.